This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Has the first down and more. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop, and the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Grab by the receiver. And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to the air on the first play. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Moore. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They're going to run it. Breaks free. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on 3rd and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Bryant. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hawk over the middle. It's Hughes. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. To throw, it's Moore. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a second. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
0.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll run it here. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receiver grabs it. Will go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes off in a bootleg. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Makes the ground. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. A That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon 7.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And here he goes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him. An easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Graham.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. With the catch, it's Whittington. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Whittington. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 4 yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Handoff to the back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards, but nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Ducks keep the football on the move. To the air. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably four-down territory. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He's got him open. Watch out, he's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. That's caught. It's Peoples. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Good as he released it. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The secondary backed up off the ball now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. And looking for a big play here. Makes the grab way downfield. We're just outside the red zone now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. So contact on the throw.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Whittington.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back to throw again. Pop over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Snags it with throw. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Ducks! The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown.
Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he chopped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. On the run, it's Peoples. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's hot. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Sand. Caught by the receiver. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Working clock with the ground game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Bringing pressure. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Tight end goes in motion. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Here's the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you continue to work that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Not a great return, but an interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores.
Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.